Hello, Kurumjiri, and welcome to Sktv's News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, JESSY. Now, as usual, giving you the headlines first. AMJU and EGM temporarily suspend boycott on government-related news, which was initiated following Gwaltabi incident. Journalists, however, will continue their protest by wearing black ribbon. Manipur joins the observance of International Day of Yoga. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla encourages people to practice yoga to improve both physical and mental well-being. Last rite of Thaunaujam Lokeshwar, who went missing during the ongoing violent conflict, performed at Salam Sabha Laikai. And COVID-positive patients exceeds 100 in the state with the worst hit. In Imphal West, health officials urge public to follow COVID guidelines. Now the news in detail. All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU has temporarily lifted its boycott on publishing news related to government and central forces in Manipur. However, journalists will wear black ribbons as a mark of protest against the May 20 Gwaltabi incident and display slogans advocating for journalists' rights on the front page of newspapers. According to a joint press release issued by AMJU President Asim Bhakta and Editors Guild Manipur EGM President Khogendra Khondram, the decision was made in view of certain circumstances and developments, such as submission of government-constituted inquiry committee's report on Gwaltabi incident to government officials concerned after conducting its due process and after considering inconveniences caused to the general public by the non-publication of news and information related to government and central forces. The journalist fraternity also resolved to urge the government to bring a logical conclusion on the incident. It may be mentioned that journalists in the state took to the streets in Imphal on May 20 and submitted a memorandum to Manipur governor demanding justice for the Gwaltabi incident, in which security forces instructed a media team en route to cover Shirulili festival in Nukru district to conceal the Manipur state transport signage from the bus they were traveling in. They also halted their works on the next day and later decided to boycott publishing of news and information related to government and central forces operated in the state. Subsequently, upon the submission of memorandum, government in Manipur under President's rule constituted a 2-member inquiry committee to investigate into the incident and directed the same to submit its inquiry report within 15 days. However, the inquiry committee failed to submit its report within the stipulated time. Later, the inquiry committee reportedly submitted its report on June 16. Manipur joined the worldwide celebration of 11th International Yoga Day 2025 under the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health today. It was celebrated at Kumbhan Lampak Indoor Stadium at state level in the presence of Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla. The event witnessed the participation of over 900 individuals, including students, security personnel, government employees, and yoga enthusiasts from across the state. Under the leadership of the governor, attendees actively took part in performing various yoga asanas. Addressing at the gathering, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla urged the public to adopt yoga as a regular practice. He further noted that this year's International Yoga Day theme aptly reflected the essence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of Humanity 2.0. Yoga Day was also celebrated at Raj Bhavan, where the governor led the session, joined by officials and staff members. Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS also joined the nationwide celebration of 11th International Day of Yoga 2025 under the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health at RIMS Gymkhana today. Addressing at the celebration, Joint Secretary of Health and Family Welfare Y. Rajendra highlighted the health benefits an individual can get by practicing yoga. He added that he was there to oversee the celebration as the Health Ministry had dispatched a representative to each state for inspection. He further urged the public to practice yoga regularly for a healthy life.
Yoga day not only institute register even individual level yoga practice irrespective of whether we are individual or organization yoga practice every and each and every individual follow practice.
Meanwhile, VRIM's director, Professor G. Sunil Kumar, remarked that yoga has become an integral part of daily life for many as the nation marks the 11th International Yoga Day. He noted that people around the world are now embracing yoga after recognizing its health benefits. During the celebration, attendees also demonstrated various yoga asanas.
India world yoga has become a very essential component of life. Minister of Health as a nodal agency
Eastern Zonal Cultural Center, Ministry of Culture and Department of Art and Culture, Government of Manipur jointly organized the observance of 11th International Yoga Day and World Music Day during a program that was held at Iboyama Shumanglila Sanglan in Palace Compound today. Padma Shri Guru Ruben Mashangba, UVK Yuva Awardee of SNA, Pinky Saikom and Ningthojam Ngan along with yoga instructor A. Deva, took part in a yoga asana demonstration. Speaking in the program, Deputy Director, Art and Culture, Guru Mayum Dharmadas, maintained that International Yoga Day and World Music Day are observed on the same day. He said yoga promotes well-being for both physical and mental aspects, while music has the power to heal and enchant the minds of people.
Palan si Torokanda, Mubigi Samas, Society Sida, Peace, Shanti, Sipurapada, Art Nakwanamating with the gay, Ibagi, Panam Sigaluna, One Earth, One Health, I say, Amatune, and no word find out, which is Manada Basatina, Sina, Matuna, Unity Diversity of Injagi, Suma Mission Sida, Mushilakanda, Idea Kinaba, Okran Kinaba, Sanalosa Kinam Sina, Mushilakanda, over Bukima, eating Manchipatamo, Intapa, Art na Shanti
Indian Army also celebrated International Day of Yoga across Imphal East and adjoining regions of Manipur. A special joint yoga session was held with the Border Security Force BSF at Island Village, fostering inter-agency companionship and coordination. Another significant event took place at Thobal Dam, where Army personnel and Manipur police jointly practiced yoga amidst serene natural surroundings, promoting physical and mental discipline. At Litan, the Army organized a community yoga event with local civilians. District Commissioner of Bishnupur, Puja Langbam, has emphasized the importance of yoga, which is deeply rooted with the country, while encouraging the public to practice yoga and promote it. The statement was made during the 11th International Yoga Day 2025 observance, which was organized by District Administration Bishnupur under the theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health at Kiamba Ningsing Sanglen, Bishnupur. Speaking further, Puja Langbam urged the attendees to promote yoga at their families. She further noted that yoga is deeply rooted in India's cultural value, while encouraging the public to practice yoga for their physical and mental well-being. Various district level officers and government employees performed yoga during the celebration.
Manipur habalam dadi awaba adungai taba phanyam mayam loina face tawrabani koi official singsu adude koi praja singsu adugi yoga se practice tawraga koi kamaina koi gi isa se kamaina how do we practice self control self regulation haibase yoga practice tagi yamna su hena akoi khanba ngammi adugi yoga se yam maru eba practice ni ngasi se yamna successful event oino hensi
Ayushman Arogya Mandir, AAM Arogyam Paramandhan and Ishokht, Bishnupur district celebrated International Yoga Day at its premise today under the aegis of Chief Medical Officer Bishnupur. Yoga experts also delivered speeches during the celebration. As part of the observance of International Yoga Day, Field Operations Division of National Statistics Office (NSO) Regional Office Imphal under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Government of India, organized a special yoga session at its premise today. It brought together participants in a calm and focused environment to practice yoga and reconnect with inner well-being. Through guided postures and breath control, the session demonstrated how a simple act of mindful movement can create a ripple of wellness not just within individuals, but also in the communities they serve. Wangmataba Youth Club, WYC Thoubal District Table Tennis Association, TDTTA, Serene Yoga Center, Thoubal Khetri Legai, and Thoubal Wangmataba Yoga Center jointly celebrated 11th International Yoga Day 2025 at Thoubal District Table Tennis Indoor Hall today. The attendees demonstrated various yoga asanas led by Yoga Master and Inaucha during the celebration. Senior Urologist Professor Rajendra Sinam and TDTTA Secretary Dr. A.K. Brojan spoke about yoga during the celebration. Evergreen Flower School, Thoubal also observed International Yoga Day on the global theme Yoga for One Earth, One Health at its complex today. And during the observance, students of the school and teachers made a yoga demonstration with assistant teacher and Amarjit taking the role of yoga instructor. Speaking on the sideline, Headmaster T.H. Chandra emphasized the significance of organizing International Yoga Day on June 21, which was adopted by United Nations in 2014. Development for Women's Program Center, DWPC Thoubal, also jointly organized the nationwide celebration of 11th International Day of Yoga 2025. It was organized at Manihar School, a co-educational special school located at Thoubal, Wangmataba. Differently abled students of the school and their parents took part in the celebration. Addressing the celebration, member of DWPC, Akorjam Nandarani, highlighted that Manihar School, operated by DWPC, functions as a co-educational special school for individuals with disabilities and those in rehabilitation. It operates under the Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. She also noted that yoga has been incorporated into the school curriculum to promote students' health and well-being.
School masigi angang jingje koi gi masa mau phara thamna bagi damukta yoga ja koi class koi na chu tawjai ngasi ju international gi oiba thorom masida angang jingje bu saruk ya hanjari.
International Yoga Day 2025 was also celebrated at DC Office Complex, Chandel Multipurpose Hall with the participation of students, Bandhan Vikash Kendra Self-Help Group members, Assam Rifles Jawans and Forest Department staffs. Addressing the celebration, Divisional Forest Officer Dr. N. Munal of Chandel emphasized that this year's theme underscored the importance of caring for the environment in the same way we prioritize our health. He added that yoga is now being practiced across the world after learning the benefits of yoga. The Forest Divisional Officer further said that yoga provided aid in maintaining physical well-being and also help in fighting certain diseases. District Legal Services Authority, Imphal East Legal Aid Clinic Nungbrang and Lingje Lebi, VLF Tera Urak Ngamukong also jointly organized International Yoga Day 2025 at Tera Urak Ngamukong Nungbrang in Imphal East District today. It was organized under the aegis of Manipur State Legal Services Authority. Well, we have more news coming up, but before that, let us take a short break. We'll be right back.
I come from Ukhrul, a small town in Manipur. While growing up, I didn't always see how my voice could shape decision. But I've learned something important. Every vote counts. And it begins with your name on the electoral roll. If you are turning 18 on or before the 1st of July, it's your time. It's your right. Register to vote. Don't wait to be told. Don't let others decide for you. Wherever you are from, your voice matters. Get registered as a voter and pick on. Count me in.
Welcome back. You're watching Sktv'S Primetime English News. Now moving on. The last rites of Taunawjam Lokeshwar of Salam Sabalaikai, who went missing after he went out of his residence on December 23rd in 2024, was performed today at the locality. The last rites of the missing person was performed as per the Meitei tradition of replacing mortal remains with wooden planks called pangong, when the whereabouts of a missing person cannot be traced for a long time. Speaking to reporters, Salam Maning Apunba Mayrapabi Secretary Arambam Rita expressed strong suspicion that Lokeshwar, son of late T.H. Kripa, could have been murdered by Kuki armed persons after he went out from his home to work in the fringe area of Kadangban village on December 23rd last year. She added that the last rites of the missing person were performed according to Meitei's tradition in view of the long-time sufferings endured by his family and with the belief to get a closure for the family members.
Akoi sida salamdagi masase akoi kadangbangi area da leire haiba khangbadagi mase thabak chuba koina chapa minina mase khoi ko chi thiba adum inna sida mase sida leire haibdi kadangban sida tangkulum dei chi jangsan bakanda tangkulum dei sida ma rezon jaga da lanjan gi badagi mase thiba khangdreba rezon jaga lanjan gi thibune khoi surrounding akoi sida khoi thiba yaba lawya ba pause lawreba mase tholak pra tholak tabra tasengna khoi ju thiba yaba thiram matung da khangaktrabanina ngasi jun yawramani hojikse jun gi tang kunma thoi oiramani si pura tha tayen mapung pharkadoreba mana thiba khangaktabase ma thiba khangdabasina maram oiraga akoi si imung manung da charak sahingneba yamna nungaitaba thawlu mayam ama leirabanina ma se tasengna ma se pangong na mahut silaga magi mathau maroi mathau mangamse pangthokna na baina khoi mayam punna sinminnabani.
Meanwhile, Awang Kuno Jila Parishad Chairperson Maibim Samorjit highlighted the kinds of pain and suffering being endured by Lokeshwar's family since the day he went missing. He also urged the government to provide adequate compensation to Lokeshwar's family in view of the fact that the missing victim was the sole breadwinner in his family.
Mungsida mana le mi bo ka sida akoi gi mamong nupi amasung macha nupa na leiba matamda kiba khangba amadi leibida nungaitaba mong matom mayam utpa fina marmo kan da lekai gi club ki mera pai bi amadi kendra sigi honorable MLA obiri ba mingwen panjarabada siri S Rajan Singh obu khoi kupna khanaraba amasung tanara matungda lekai gi ahlaman jinga kupna khanara matungda khanga hi jinga tanaraga ngasi khoi magi mitam loduna poloi bagi thoram masi pangthok chabani aduga loinana leigidro ma ki mafamda khoi gi sarkar gi site gi Yom Thokpa compensation amadi tawam thokpa sing adu tawbiyo hadana sarkar gi puning sing sinjari.
Now, Manipur reported 30 new COVID-19 cases today, taking the total infected number to 112 in the state. An official update issued today informed that 24 new cases were found in Imphal West District, while 5 cases were detected in Imphal East District. Thoubal District also reported 1 positive case, And in view of the rising COVID-19 cases in the state, Directorate of Health Services and National Health Mission Manipur has advised public to maintain COVID-appropriate behavior like washing hands, wearing masks, and to isolate patients with symptoms. It also urged public not to take antibiotics or other medicines without consulting doctor. In view of the surge in COVID-19 cases, Deputy Commissioner Imphal District has designated Iboyaima Shumanglila Sanglen in Palace Compound as COVID-19 testing site for Imphal District. The order issued by DC Imphal District, Dr. Nivedita Laranlakpam, informed that the decision was taken to ensure smooth and diligent service to public. Inner Manipur MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Koijam has extended solidarity to the demise of renowned Manipuri veteran artist Sktv'S Rashi. The MP visited at the residence of Rashi at Thangmeban Laurung Purelaikai today and expressed his condolences and solidarity to the bereaved family. While describing Rashi as a prestigious legendary artist who makes significant contributions to the world of Manipuri cinema, Bimol noted that his demise will be an irreparable loss in the field of arts and culture in the state. The MP was also accompanied by Manipur film director Suresh Hidang. It may be mentioned that Rashi passed away yesterday at the age of 75, and she is being remembered for her role in Manipuri films Imagi Ningthim that received the prestigious Grand Prix Golden Montgolfier Award at the Festival of Three Continents in Nantes, France in 1982, and the first full-length Manipur feature film Matamgi Manipur. The Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, DESAM, has called on the Governor, Chief Secretary and officials of the Higher and Technical Education Department to release a white paper within 5 days detailing the state's teacher education initiatives. Speaking at a press conference held at the DESAM office in Kokatel Bazaar today, President Mayingbam Somorjit warned that students would launch a massive protest if the authorities failed to provide the report within the specified time frame. Somorjit further stated that during the drafting phase of the National Education Policy 2020 NEP 2020, former Manipur Governor Najma Heptullah had assured the implementation of the 4-year Integrated Teacher Education Program, ITEP, in the state. However, despite submitting memorandums to current Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla and other concerned officials, not a single institute from Manipur was included in the National Council for Teachers Education list of 77 designated ITEP institutions. He added that although 109 students from the state appeared in the National Common Entrance Test conducted by the NTA, they would be unable to pursue their academic careers due to the absence of eligible ITEP institutes in Manipur. Somorjit also said that the Governor and Chief Secretary should hold the accountability to allow the students to study in Manipur.
Ngasi lamdamsida hona Layana Hona Haiba, Hona, Sigi Pibum Yokshalisi Kaino Hadaragadi, Matam Chana, Tokom Topo Tabaksin, Yam sincerely Aduga, accountability, Laina Top, the Dunamara Morakanda, Stacing a Sina, what is education, Aduga, Masidagi, Hangarakanda Daiva, education films, Masiona, Soxelapani Hadana, Masigi responsibility could ignore state secretary, Horror Masigi, Maria, and our department, Puribo Kudimona Masigi responsibilities, Laudavani, Lona, Mahiroi. Samaga Mapan, the Piatoroga, Tamhangani had a Tajo Piroga Tamham, the Widabagi Pose, Masi, Atuba Matanda, Masiki Tamhan, Tamnaba Mapam, Musum, Namudorana, Leroy Haragana, Karigi, Leroy Rivano, Hybadugi, Chap Chaba, Langana, Masiki, clarification of Pigadavani, Tragedy.
MLA of Kurai constituency and President of Ibudho Puthiba Construction Committee, El Susindro, has strongly condemned the desecration of the Sylvan deity by some individuals at its Lai Lam Thokpa rituals yesterday. Addressing a press meet held today at the premise of Ibudhaw Putiba at Kurai Lamlong, the MLA asserted that certain individuals participating at the ritual vandalized public property and pelted stones to the carriage of idols under the influence of substance abuse, while claiming that those individuals who assigned the duty of carrying the idols have vowed to refrain from damaging public property and doing odd things in prayer. Susendra asserted that those who involved in defiling the sanctity of the rituals will be handed over to Omanglai Kanbalup Ukal for taking actions against them.
Nupa machado koi masak khangi adu koi lai harawa committee na de madugi warak watem to withok koi tawroi aduna akoi lai harawa committee na Manipur gi Umanglai Kanbalupta akoi sinagani hoji kanna video viral chalai ba angang se moi mathanda nate moi mi masing yam yami adigi lai bu si thoi do to ma chu dum somak lai haraga de soina China pirakani aduna masigi poche Umanglai Kanbalupta ukal da akoi na sinajare lale haijaga da bani shoda akoi committee da di yare akoi di mioi bani shoda lale haibadi
Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum (ITLF) has ended its indefinite shutdown following talks with the Churachandpur District Administration over the death of Hoi Kong Linghao Kip. The decision came after both sides reached an understanding. Now, Babina Hospital has successfully treated an 8-year-old boy who had been suffering from a persistent and growing swelling on his right thumb since birth. Despite multiple hospital visits and years of conservative treatment, the swelling worsened, which affected the boy's ability to write and causing pain in his dominant hand. The child underwent laser-assisted surgical excision, a technique essential for controlling bleeding during the procedure. The surgery, performed on June 16 by a specialized microvascular team led by Dr. Siddhartha, included nerve reconstruction and was completed with minimal blood loss. The boy recovered well and was discharged the next day with restored hand function. Manipur police arrested one active cadre of proscribed RPF PLA yesterday. According to police, the arrested cadre is identified as Naram Surjit, age 49, of Kakching Turil Wangma Ning Toparing, and police also recovered a mobile phone from his possession. Security forces also apprehended an active cadre of NSCN, Nikki Sumi, on June 19 for his involvement in extortion activities along National Highway 37. According to police, Gaisinglung Mai alias Ronald, age 46, of Mukti Samjang village and the Nungba police station in Nona district, was arrested from Kamranga village, Jiribam district. Security forces recovered 2 mobile phones, 1 power bank and 1 side bag from his possession. The arrested cadre was handed over to relevant police station. Manipur State Sumang Lila Council has launched Festival of Art and Cultural Expressions Series 2 Sumang Lila in association with Department of Arts and Culture. The festival commenced with the performance of Manabi MM's Ano Balambi by Peacemaker Artists Association. The inaugural ceremony was held at the Boyama Sumang Lila Sanglan Palace Compound and was graced by Sunanda Tokchom, Deputy Secretary of Department of Art and Culture, and Secretary of Manipur State Kala Academy, along with Laisham Tomba, President of Manipur State Sumang Lila Council. Speaking at the event, Laisham Tomba announced that a total of 11 Lila parties comprising 3 male and 8 female groups will participate in the year's festival. He expressed optimism that the event would serve as a vital platform for reviving and promoting Sumang Lila, a traditional theatrical art form that has seen a decline in recent years.
Happy you, I didn't put anything I told you, happy Ramasu, Alagi, Varumuka, Art and Culture by Virumba, Minister Bo, the guy from Jerry, nungaire festival ase mapung phana na bagi festival ase lila tarang ma toini nupa bi opong yawi kunna tarang ma toini teiduna nupi mai ben singi se singi ni maramaduna festival ase kek ta kaidana hawudagina boiba pawba sorna kek ta kaida ba pina bibo oishanu
Moirang Kendra Lomi Sinmi Lup and Nupi Lup set to organize a campaign for uplifting the economy and living condition of farmers in the Assembly constituency. In a press release, the two organizations condemned the recent incident of firing upon Meitei farmers who were working in their paddy fields at Hubala in Bishnupur district by Kuki armed persons that led to the injury of a farmer. The organizations also urged the government to take adequate measures for creating a conducive environment for Meitei farmers to grow crops in their paddy fields, as well as to avert forceful occupation of paddy fields belonging to Meitei farmers by Kuki people. They also demanded the government to provide adequate crop compensation for the loss of harvest during the ongoing crisis. Indian Red Cross Society, Thoubal District Branch and Council for Advancement of Rural Development, CARD, Thoubal jointly organized a blood donation camp at Janim's Blood Bank today. It was organized as part of 4th death anniversary of former IRCS Thoubal Vice Chairman late Waikom Ibohal under the sponsorship of his son Waikom Ramesh. Waikom Ibohal was the first National Youth Awardee of Northeastern states. Around 17 individuals donated blood during the camp. Southern Youth Incentive Association, SIA, Kongjom today felicitated meritorious students within Kongjom Circle in the Class 10 and 12 examinations conducted by Bosam and Kosam. During the event organized at Sapam Maning Laikai Community Hall, volunteers of SYIA encouraged students who excelled in the board examinations by presenting gifts. Now moving on to weather report. According to ICR Regional Center Imphal, its maximum temperature was recorded at 33.4 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 23 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 62% in the evening. While the state received 8.3 millimeters of rainfall in the last 24 hours, meanwhile, Met Center Imphal has predicted heavy rainfall for all districts in the state tomorrow and has issued orange alert for Ukhrul, Kamjong, Tamenglong, Tengnopal, while the rest of the districts except Jiribam have been kept under yellow alert for tomorrow. Now before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. AMJU and EGM temporarily suspend boycott on government-related news, which was initiated following Gwaltabi incident. Journalists, however, will continue their protest by wearing black ribbon. Manipur joins the observance of International Day of Yoga. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla encourages people to practice yoga to improve both physical and mental well-being. Last rite of Taunaujan Lokeshwar, who went missing during the ongoing violent conflict, performed at Salam Sabal Laikai. And COVID-positive patients exceeds 100 in the state, with the worst hit in Imphal West. Health officials urge public to follow COVID guidelines. And that's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.